Now, if you did not know, the monthly awards for the month of June is coming out this Wednesday, the 7th, most likely 3 p.m. Eastern, just in case anybody wants to ask me that question. Now, we have some predictions, but if you see a really cool looking thumbnail with some crazy card art concepts, it's all shout out to MOBTS Card Art, no spaces. You can find them on Twitter and IG as well. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow them because they always put out some great concept card arts for not only monthly awards, but they already got Team Affinity 3 sneak peeks as to what they think could be the all-star cards that we're going to be getting. And if you did not know, yes, they said Team Affinity Season 3 is going to be coming out this 13th. So MLB The Show is currently on top of it in terms of content. I did not expect Team Affinity 3 to be coming out anytime soon, but we're already getting that bad boy. So I'm going to just tell you all each and every single monthly awards diamond prediction. I'm not really going to go ahead and predict the overalls in order. I'm going to just throw out there what I think they could be. So the first thing we got to keep in mind is the May monthly awards. They started it off with an 88 overall. So I think that the June is most likely starting it off with either a 90, 91, 92 overall, because we're getting to that point in the game where most of the cards coming out all are going to be 95 and above. Monthly awards don't follow the same rubric, but they do start scaling higher and higher as time goes on. So Michael Brantley, we're going to look at what he did for the month of June. I was looking for a website that told me specifically how he did versus left-handers and right-handers in terms of average and then slugging, but I just cannot find that. They just have what he did in total for the month of June. So his average was 410. He slugged 566. Now his averages for the year of 2021 versus right-handers, he's hitting 381, he's slugging 563. Versus left-handers, he's hitting 273, he's slugging 404. Why I'm looking at the averages is because they usually are able to depict what his monthly awards card could look like as well. So what I see is a card that has contact most likely above 100 on both sides, and then the power versus right is most likely going to be above an 80, and then the power versus left is going to be way lower, probably 50s if not 60s. The fielding is going to be pretty good. The arm strength is going to get juiced up a bit, and then when we're talking about the speed, it'll probably get juiced up a minimal as well. I see him coming out as the 91 starter. If he's not the 91 starter, I have a pitcher in mind that could also be the 91 starter. One of the diamonds that is 100% deserving of getting a lightning card is Cedric Mullins. Cedric Mullins in the month of June, he hit 380. Listen to that carefully. He hit 380. Only 30 points, which 30 points is a lot by the way, underneath Michael Brantley, and he slugged 720 as opposed to Michael Brantley's 566. 720 is a whole lot of slugging. Believe me when I say that. Now, his career averages 2021 against right-handers is 316, 533 slugging, versus left-handers 307, slugging 795. So he's going to be more of a reverse splits in terms of power. He's going to have great power against left-handers and then great contact against right-handers. But all around, the card is going to be a really good card. Similar to Michael Brantley, where his hitting is going to be out of this world. And then the fielding is going to be juiced up a bit. The arm strength hopefully juiced up a bit. He's going to be good because he's going to have good speed out there in the outfield. But he's not going to be replacing any of the diamond outfielders we currently have in the game. The overall I see them giving him is most likely going to be a 94 overall, if not a 93 overall card. Up next is going to be a man that I predicted to go gold a long time ago, and I'm so happy that he finally went gold because I love this kid. Reynolds from the Pittsburgh Pirates. You don't hear a lot of players performing extremely well for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but he's one of them. For the month of June, he hit 376. Really good, only 4 points below Cedric, and then he slugged 645, which is pretty good as well. The averages against right-handers this year is 286. He's slugging 498 versus left-handers 352. He's slugging 614. Out of all the cards that I have mentioned so far, this is most likely going to be the most usable one because he has really good fielding already at 78, which Cedric Mullins also has good fielding, but his arm strength is a little bit better than the previous two, and then the speed is the only thing that's slower than Cedric. In general, the reason why he's more usable than the other two is because he's a switch hitter, and everybody knows that switch hitters are kings. He could be looking very similar to Jason Dominguez, coming out with a 93-94 overall card, or maybe He's just below him, but he's still going to be a pretty good hitter. He has a pretty good swing in the game as well. Next up is someone that a lot of people think could get the Lightning card. I'm not against it. I think it's possible that he gets the Lightning card as well, but at the same time, I think it's also unlikely. And the reason I say it's unlikely is, let's look at his monthly averages for the month of June. He hit 280, which is not great, but it's not bad either. He slugged 760, so that's amazing. Averages against right-handers is 258, 653, and then versus left-handers is 240, 360. Now, once again, I couldn't find the exact stats for the month of June of how he did against left-handers, but I know for sure he only hit 1 home run off of a left-hander in the month of June, and then extra base hits, he probably didn't get more than 3 against left-handers for the month of June. So them juicing up his power versus left is very unlikely. Them juicing up his contact versus left is also very unlikely. So I think if anything, he's going to be around that low tier diamond, 92, 93 overall. But he's going to be a great platoon hitter to have on the bench. And if he has catcher secondary, then a lot of people might make the sacrifice of actually putting him at the catcher position. But if he does get the Lightning card and they do juice up his left-handed attributes, then catcher secondary, he's most likely going to be the catcher for a ton of players as well. Last but not least, in terms of hitters, until we get to the Lightning card, is going to be Jonathan Schoop. Jonathan Schoop, for the month of June, he hit 340. He slugged 698. Very similar to Cedric Mullins, almost hit that 700 mark in terms of slugging, and then the average 340 is really good. Career averages in 2021 versus right-handers, 278, slugging 454, so not that great. Versus left-handers, 296, slugging 580. So a platoon hitting second baseman, gonna have great pop. He is gonna remind me of that Brian Dozier card that we would always get at second base for MLB The Show. It would always come out either as a Twins Collections or Twins Team Affinity reward, and then one time it even came out in Conquest Extreme. But everybody knows that Brian Dozier inside the game has a cheat code swing. Jonathan Schoop ain't no different. He has a cheat code swing. He's going to have good fielding. He's going to have good hitting. If you don't like Marcus, if you don't like Jackie, Jonathan Schoop probably will be able to hold you off until you can complete Jackie Robinson naturally, or until you get a better second baseman from that Team Affinity Season 3, which I feel like we're going to have a couple of good second basemen. Now we're going to head towards the pitchers before we go to the Lightning card. And we start off with Freddy Peralta. Freddy Peralta in the month of June pitched 30.1 innings. He only allowed 11 hits. That is out of this world. He allowed 2 home runs. The walks per 9 weren't great as he walked 13 hitters, but he struck out 39. So that's the sacrifice I talk about all the time. In order for a pitcher to have a high K per 9, they usually sacrifice that walk per 9. Only the real elite pitchers like Jacob deGrom and those top pitchers like that don't have to worry about sacrificing their walks per 9 to have a great K per 9, and that's what makes them elite. I think Freddy Peralta is definitely deserving of getting a monthly awards card. And then let's give some love to the Giants as well with Anthony DeSclafani. 32 innings pitched, 19 hits allowed, 4 home runs allowed, 6 walks allowed as well. He struck out 32, so 32 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, not bad at all. 32 innings pitched, 19 hits, not bad at all. Actually really good. Both of those are actually good. He allowed 4 home runs. That 4 home runs, that's a little, over where we would like it to be, but it's still really good for 32 innings pitched. And then he walked only 6 hitters, so his control is going to be amazing as well. Last but not least, we're going to go to who I believe is going to be the reliever we're getting, and it's going to be Ryzeal Glasnow. I think Ryzeal Glasnow eventually is going to hit gold. For the month of June, he had 13.2 innings pitched. He struck out 24 in 13.2 innings pitched. He almost doubled the amount of strikeouts he had compared to the innings pitched. He only allowed 6 hits, 2 home runs, and 4 walks. So clearly he had a great control. He didn't have to make the sacrifice for the strikeouts, and he was able to limit the amount of hits. The only thing he wasn't able to limit to a great extent was his home runs per 9. But I don't think it should matter. I think he still did an amazing job. And he has a little weird glitchy delivery. So depending on how high they give him his overall, he could be a card that cracks the bullpen. Now, who I believe is deserving of getting the Lightning card, and some way, somehow, MLB The Show should make him a two-way player card that allows us to slot him into right field Just like you can slot your ball player that's a pitcher into the outfield by just activating another archetype and he regains his energy to pitch again, is Shohei Ohtani. I feel like MLB The Show should follow the same concept. I think they should give us a 99 overall lightning card Shohei Ohtani, and that lightning card should be able to pitch, and the secondary position should be right field. With that being said, whenever you slot him out of pitching and put him at right field, you get to basically place a fifth starting pitcher in there to replace him, and his pitching stamina will basically regain itself as you continue playing with him either on the bench or in the outfield. But I think MLB The Show has to do it. I mean, like, he is the most exciting player in baseball. In the month of June, he hit 309. He slugged 889. I mean, do you hear that? He slugged 889 while hitting 309. That means that whenever he hit the ball, it was either a home run or an extra base hit, basically. This man deserves to be the lightning card. It took long enough for him to finally hit diamond. I mean, looking at his attributes inside the game, him getting a 99 overall pitching card is going to definitely bring his K per 9 over 100. Hit per 9 is going to be over 100. Everything else is going to be juiced. And then his hitting attributes against both sides, they're going to be juiced as well. His fielding is going to be juiced a little bit more. And he already has amazing speed. So MLB The Show, please, not only am I asking for the solid, but I'm pretty sure the entire community is asking for this solid. Give Shohei Ohtani his damn card. Make him a two-way player and allow us to just have fun with Shohei. If you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. We stream on Twitch each and every single day at 1 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune in. Everything else that you need is inside the description box, from how to become a member to the Discord link to all of my social medias, my second channel, and my variety gaming channel, which is my second channel, but I meant second channel as in my reaction channel and my variety gaming channel as well. Have a happy 4th of July. Have a blessed day and night. Stay happy. Stay blessed. Stay safe. I'm pretty sure I messed up my outro. Stay safe. Stay blessed. I don't even know. Just have a blessed day and night. Stay positive. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.